Well, it's time to play. And boy, our last episode, we really busted through a lot. Just to show you here on the hub, we busted through the entirety of Tier 5. We had three different items to bust through on Tier 5: the Logistics Mark 4, the Fluid Packaging, and the Petroleum Power, which means that in the oil processing, we actually were able to make rubber and make plastic. Now we need to add it to the mall, and then we need to move all the overflow to the basement because we're getting a little bit too much spaghetti on that main floor. So let's go do that. We're going to add plastic to the mall and move the overflow to the basement. And so I'm not going to select a milestone right at this point because I don't plan to work on Tier 6 quite yet. We got a few things to do before that. So I'm going to select a milestone a bit later. So let's get started. Okay, so Robert's on with me today.
Hello.
And Garrett is in transit. Garrett, who's sitting here because that's where his character was logged off, Garrett is coming up for a visit. Garrett is making his way up here, but his character won't be here in our game today. But Robert's here.
Yeah, it'll
and
be great
Robert's
having him here.
right there.
Hello.
With that surprised look on his face because he's always surprised that I'm still here.
Oh my. I have a helmet on. I did.
Okay, so how far did you get on? Well, you upgraded all of the lifts I see to Mark 4.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you said you improved offline. You improved our screws line by making all those conveyors Mark 4.
Yeah, we've gotten one of the screw alternate recipes, which was super helpful, but we haven't been able to eliminate screws from the production line yet. So that was bogging us down.
Okay. Well, we just need better production methods and more hard drives.
More hard drives, yes.
Yep. That'll give us better production methods. So, where are we off to at the moment? What we want to do first? Moving the overflow to the basement?
Well, we got two things to do. One, we have the plastic and rubber that needs to be integrated into the mall.
Okay.
And two, we have to move the overflow to the basement. So, which would you like to do first?
Let's get the plastic and rubber moved into the mall. Let's do that first. All right. Well, we've accomplished quite a bit so far. You can see to the left of me that we have the plastic line coming and the rubber line coming. Now, because we had to put them in industrial containers for a period of time, this line is going to stay full and just keep on moving for a while until the industrial containers also empty. And then what we did was we went upstairs. So let me go upstairs real quick. Go to the mall level. And what we did is we reconfigured the overflow. We had this funky sort of overflow that was kind of going over this way and creating its own conveyor spaghetti, so to speak. So what we did is on this last leg going into the mall, we put a smart splitter here, and we configured the smart splitter to send anything to the front and all overflow to the right. So the center output, send any, but if it gets backed up, send it to overflow. We sent the overflow to a conveyor lift to go downstairs. Now, the conveyor lift downstairs is attached on each one of them, just the same as this one. And then I'm going to just jump down a floor here. And then what we did is we took that conveyor lift that came down here and we created a conveyor that went straight all the way down. And you can see all of these mergers are going to be accepting overflow from each of the lines. So we got ingots coming in here. You'll notice that a lot of these are backed up simply because we have so many lines, and even though we've got Mark IV conveyors being used right here, those lines are quite backed up. And you'll start seeing them move a little farther down here. There we go. Something's moving here, I think. Oh, I can't jump. Okay, let's get a little bit closer here. Okay, so some things are moving here, and you see a mixture of things here, and they're just waiting in line to get unloaded down here. We may have to split out this line and have a couple different sinks. but we're going to give it 2 or 3 or 4 days and see if the overflow settles down, because we had things backed up all over the place. So you can see back here, you know, tons of stuff just backed up on conveyors. So it's going to take a significant amount of time just to clear those things out. But our overflow eventually then goes to the sink here. And the sink is just getting an amazing, awesome amount here. You know, it's 44,061 points per minute. When we checked it before, it was like 77,000. I suppose it depends on what products are running into it. But we got the Mark IV conveyors just bringing stuff. So we did it. We got the overflow taken. We got the plastic and rubber all settled, and now we're ready to go build a fuel power plant. So since we've unlocked everything in Tier 5, we're ready to make fuel-powered power plants, fuel generators. So let's go do that, Robert.
Let's do it.
Hey, welcome back. We've been working really, really hard. So I'm gonna go up the power tower here. Whoop, if I can get on the ladder, I'm gonna go up the power tower. Yes, there we go. Gonna go up the tower here and sit on the platform and just show you what we've done here. So what we've done is we've created these. There were 10 refineries, all generating fuel from oil, with the residual product being polymer resin. Now, the polymer resin we pumped over into these refineries to refine that into plastic, and then we've sent that plastic over to be trucked out just like the other plastic on the platform next door that we created in the last episode. Now, over here are a bunch of oil generators that are taking the fuel from the refiners and generating energy, of course. So what I'm going to do is, Robert is standing right down here, right next to the power switch.
Yes, sir.
We want to unveil our new factory here and turn on the power. Let's see it go.
Okay, let's turn her on.
All right, it's green
Green
bar
lights.
here.
Okay.
And I'm seeing yellow bars everywhere else at this point.
Okay.
We've got 3 refineries for the polymer resin that don't know what they're making. If you could zip over there, it's the 3 farthest out. That one's good. Looks like the next 3 or 4 don't know what they're doing. Okay. All right. We've got yellow everywhere else at this point, so the refineries are still yellow. We're not getting oil. So it looks like I need to go check. I can tell why we're not getting oil.
Oh.
You go take care of the other one. I've got this one that we
You got this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, having power to the oil would be helpful.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Now let's see if... Yes, we got power to the pump down below.
Good. It's thunking away. Good.
All right, and we've got the first ones
Okay.
starting up. And the second one.
This guy's getting crude oil.
Good. Yep, it's slowly filling up the pipes below.
I see polymer resin.
You see polymer resin coming out. Okay. Well, we're slowly getting more refineries online, so it's a matter of hopefully it's just a matter of time. And we don't have enough polymer resin to keep these active yet. So I would really like to see more green power generators.
Well, while we do that, how about we get the batteries?
Yeah, let's get the batteries.
I think right here, right next to our priority power switch, we have a spot we could put them down right there.
Okay. I'll just put them in the center of each block.
Sounds good to me, and I'll start wiring them up.
Alrighty, that should be 10. Oh wow. Our max consumption line is way below our max production line. Our capacity line and max production line. Cool. We can build for a while now. Just about done. We're getting we're getting a lot more oil producers online. Electric power plants online. So hey, we have accomplished our mission here. We could probably let this go for a while. We have these batteries hooked up, and you can see they're absorbing energy, and you see that they're still got quite a ways to go before they're full. And we have it segregated off here with a power switch, so we're good to go. I'm really kind of surprised that they wouldn't let me put a power switch on the tower.
Yeah, that was a disappointment.
Do you want to barricade this off in case some unruly cart runner decides to
No.
crash into it?
I'm okay with that.
Well, wow, this has been a fantastic episode, really. We've accomplished a lot again. Generated more power. And the big thing about it is that our power lines are in sync with one another. In other words, our max production and our regular production of power is clear up here. And so we can leave it up there. It's way above our max possibility of consumption. Having extra power is always a luxury that lasts a very short time. And we'll probably see that we need to do it again and make some more in another location. So if you like this episode, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. We're having lots of fun here, making lots of cool stuff. We'd love to have you along for the journey, and consider becoming a member if you like it after you've seen it a few times. And we've got a lot of exciting things planned for members too that should be coming online in a week or two. Appreciate you, and we'll look forward to seeing you again later. Talk to you later. Bye.